tell us, what is the PSAT slash and explain to NMSQT, and why is it important?
So we're talking at a really important time of the year for students across the country. Every October, millions of 10th and 11th grade students take a test in their school called the PSAT NMSQT. That stands for Preliminary SAT National Merit Scholarship Qualifying Test. Long name, but it's one test, and it's just about 2 hours long. And we really encourage students and parents to think about it as more than just a test. It's really a tool and an opportunity that comes about halfway through their high school experience that gives them a sense for where they are in their reading, writing, and math skills while they still have a few years to keep learning and building. It can identify students who are well suited to take AP or advanced placement classes. Those are the classes that can often get students college credit while in high school, saving them time and money. And importantly, it connects students to $300 million in scholarships every single year, including through our partners at the National Merit Scholarship Corporation. This is the only test that students can use to qualify for the National Merit Scholarship and Recognition Program.
And what can students learn from their score reports?
Students get their scores and a score report back just a few weeks after they take the test, and they'll get 2 section scores, one for reading and writing, one for math, and those matter, of course. But just as important are the indications they get about how they did on the skills inside of those 2 sections. That's the insight that they can use to talk with their teachers and really shape what they focus on in service of getting ready for the SAT, but also just fundamentally for their learning in high school. And on that same score report, they're going to get connected to a wealth of free resources we offer at the College Board under a kind of program called Big Future. And there we're going to have tools for scholarship, college, and career searching at that point in high school where students still have a few years to decide what they want to do after they graduate.
And how can the PSAT and MSQT help students prepare for the SAT?
The PSAT and MSQT is great practice for the SAT, and that's really on purpose. Because students take the PSAT and MSQT 6 or even 12 months before they take the SAT, we're really focused on having it kind of mirror the SAT. It's the same length, same section, same kinds of questions, same skills being assessed. It's an opportunity earlier in high school, lower stakes, lower stress, to get familiar with what's going to be on the SAT and what it feels like to take that test. And on top of that, students are able to practice in advance for both the PSAT and the SATs. We offer multiple full-length practice tests on the Blue Book student testing app. That's where students are going to take these tests anyways. So if they download it in advance, they have these practice tests on there they can use to really get a sense for where they are and what areas, what skills they should focus their practice on. And they can go do that targeted, more personalized, skill-focused practice over on official SAT practice with Khan Academy, and then come back and do another practice test and see how their score goes up.
And tell us, how can the PSAT and MSQT play a part in college and career planning?
The PSAT and MSQT is a really important tool for college and career planning for students and the adults around them. Because it comes in the middle of high school, they are able to use it to see where they're already really strong, areas of their learning they should keep focusing on, and then the tools we offer on Big Future really start to connect dots for them and literally make connections for them with colleges who are looking for students like them, scholarship programs who want to give students like them money to be able to go to college, and start indicating career areas of interest that could be a good match for that student based on how they did on the test, so they can really start exploring jobs that they may want to pursue.
Excellent. And where can students and their families find more information?
So the PSAT and MSQT is given to students by their school. So if you're a parent of a 9th, 10th, or 11th grader, you should reach out to your school and see if they're going to offer it. And then for information on the test itself, what's on it, how to practice and prepare, the scholarships I mentioned, students and parents can go to psat.org.